Good Thursday afternoon, everyone. Quick video update for you on what's turned out to be a pretty darn nice day. And this is the last day of this stretch. We're going to go below average, or at least closer to average tomorrow, and then a big cool shot coming for the weekend. And that pattern will probably take us into early next week. So the bottom line today, if you can get out of work or out of school or whatever you're up to, and take a few minutes to soak in the sun, I would highly recommend it. It's beautiful outside. Just a few fair weather clouds in Columbiana at the traffic circle and up on 422 in Niles, right by the Eastwood Mall. Just a few puffy fair weather cumulus clouds. Otherwise, we have a lot of sunshine at this hour. And it's still fairly mild. Now, the cold front has come through, but we're not going to see the change in the air mass, really. We're not going to feel it until tonight. So here at almost 2 p.m., it's close to 60 degrees in most of the valley. We're not going to see the lower 60s again in the foreseeable future. Maybe not until next year. We'll have to see how December pans out. We think it's going to be a pretty warm December compared to the average. So will we see a 60? I'm not sure about that. But anyway, it may be until next year before we see an afternoon this warm. And the colder air is on the march. Here's the 24-hour temperature change map. Look how much colder it is in the Midwest today compared to the same time yesterday. And that air mass, of course, is coming our way. And so it's kind of, it's finally going to feel like November as we head towards the weekend. It's pretty blustery out there today. It's a mild wind still, but some wind nonetheless. 25-mile-per-hour gust here in the 1 o'clock hour at the Youngstown Warren Airport. It's been gusting close to 40 still. Toledo, Detroit, and Cleveland this afternoon. I know you can't see the end of this graph, but here's our model snowfall amounts for the weekend. We've been talking about how this is pretty much a non-event for us, and I still think that's the case. I think there could be a candy coating, maybe an inch in the northern half of Trumbull and Mercer, and up in far northeastern Mercer County, there could be a couple of inches worth of snow this weekend. But for the vast majority of us, this is nothing more than just some flurries and some gusty winds coming our way Saturday night and heading into Sunday. We'll talk more about that on Weather for Weather Geeks this evening. And, of course, next week is Thanksgiving, and we've got big travel day coming up on Wednesday for a lot of the country, and then Black Friday's the day after Thanksgiving. And so it's a busy time, and we'll talk all about next week's weather pattern this evening on Weather for Weather Geeks. It's the Valley's most detailed weather forecast, especially in video form. All right, have a great Thursday afternoon, everyone. I'll see you this evening on the news at 6 and 11.